Hello world, how you doing? My name is Essemm, and today I'll be taking us on how to play the piano for beginners, or how to play the keyboard for beginners. Yeah, if this is your first time of joining my YouTube channel, I'd like you to do me a favor. Just go down, click on the subscription button, and also turn on the notification by clicking that bell you see there. Yes, so that you will not miss out on any videos I'm going to be posting about music or about playing the piano. That's the case with me. So before we start, like I said, this video is strictly for beginners, people that just want to learn how to sing along and play along, worshippers, singers, pianists, or people that just want to learn how to play piano. This video is strictly for you. You want to start, you want to know the basics. This video is for you. So first off, we're going to start with basic definitions in music. What you need to know before you can even touch the piano. Yeah, what you need to know before you can touch the piano. So basic definitions, we're going to start with number one, music. What is music? Everybody hears music, but I'll give you definitions that will stick and definitions that you don't necessarily need to run to the textbook to go check. As you hear it, it's going to stick. So music, first off, you need to understand that music is life. Now, why I would say music is life is because music is the combination of any sound that makes sense. Any sound. So far it's making sense, that is music. Yeah, so if I'm clapping my hands like this, hey, hey, that is music. So far it's making sense to me. Any sound you're making. But the opposite of music is noise. So if I'm making any sound and it's not making sense, that is noise. So first off, music. Music is any sound that makes sense, and any sound that makes sense is life. So secondly, we're going to be talking about pitch. I know you guys have heard the word pitch, P-I-T-C-H, pitch. Now, if you've heard of pitch before, the pitch we're talking about in music it has everything to do with music in the sense of how high or how low a music can go. When you hear the word pitch, it talks about how high or how low the music can go. For example, if I'm doing do re mi fa sol la ti do re mi fa sol la ti do, I'm going up. That's the pitch is going high. But we could come down. Do ti la so fa mi re do ti la so fa mi re do. The pitch is going low. So music in terms of pitch is how high or how low the music can go. Why I'm giving you these definitions because I want to give you basics as to how to play the piano. So when you're doing things, when you're going up the piano, you're increasing in pitch. When you're going down the piano, you are reducing in pitch. Now, another thing we'll talk about is sharps and flats. I know some of us have heard C sharp, B flat. Those things have meanings. Now, when you say sharp, C sharp, or if you're going from C to a C sharp, it means you're increasing in pitch by a semitone. I'm going to explain. If you're moving from a musical note to another, but you're moving in a sharp, you're going for a sharp, it means you're increasing in pitch by a semitone. A sharp is an increase in pitch by a semitone, while a flat is a decrease in pitch by a semitone. Now, what is a semitone? When you hear the word semitone talks about distance. It talks about distance. A semitone is the distance between one musical note and the next musical note. I would explain. For example, you can see this cutting here and you can see this cutting here. I'm in the middle. Now, if this cutting here is a musical note, I am a musical note, and this cutting here is a musical note. Yeah, this is practical example. If I'm moving from this cutting to me, that is a semitone. If I'm moving from me to this cutting, that is another semitone. Now, what is a tone? A tone is a combination of two semitones. That is the distance between a semitone and a semitone makes a full tone. So if I move from this cutting to this cutting to me, and from me to this cutting, it means I've moved a tone. So the distance between this cutting and this cutting with me in the middle is a tone. But the distance between this cutting and me is a semitone. The distance between me and this cutting is a semitone. But the distance between this cutting and me and this cutting is a what? Tone. Yeah. Hope I'm not confusing you. Hope it's that simple. Yeah. Finally, I'm going to talk about notes. Then I'll talk about chord, and that's when I'm going to end this video. Then we'll do another video where we'll practically talk about the piano and what you need to do, how you need to play. So yes, talking about notes now. Note. Have you ever heard? Note is the musical sound. When you hear the word note, because I said a semitone, distance between one musical note and the next. So like this is a note, this is a note, this is a note. So if I strike this note, I've striked a musical note. If I strike this note, I've struck a musical note. If I strike this note, I've struck a musical note. If I move from this note to this note, I've moved a sharp. If I move from this note to this note, I've moved a sharp. If I move from this note to this note, I've moved a flat. If I move from this note to this note, I've moved a flat. So a note is the musical sound. So when you hear, that's a note. That's a note. That's a note. That's a note. That's so like a note is a musical sound. A note is a musical sound. Now, finally, I'm going to talk about chords, and I'm going to be done with this video. Chord. When you hear the word chord, a chord is a combination of two or more musical notes simultaneously struck together. So if I pick one note, and I strike it together, I strike a chord. I can pick two notes, I strike it together. So yes, so this is what we're going to end this video. Yep. Breakdown basically what we talked about. We talked about music, combination of sound that makes sense. We talked about flat and sharp, an increase in pitch by semitone, a decrease in pitch by a semitone, a flat, an increase in pitch by semitone, a sharp. Yeah, we talked about pitch, how high or how low the music can go. We talked about musical notes. That's the music itself, the sound. It's a note is a musical sound itself. We talked about tone and semitone. When we hear tone, when we hear semitone, we're talking about distance between one musical note and the next is a semitone. Distance between one musical note and the next is a tone. Combination of two semitones makes a tone. And what else? We talked about chord. Now, a chord is a combination of two or more musical notes struck together simultaneously. That is a chord. So next video we're going to talk about types of chord, and we're going to practically show you how to create a chord, and you kick off from there. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, kindly feel free to share, feel free to subscribe. Again, like I said, do not forget, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we'll be putting out more videos that's going to bless you, that's going to enrich your knowledge if you're interested in being a musician. And don't forget, click on the notification button there. Thank you. See you again next time. God bless you. I'm running away, but tell your friends about this. Enjoy.